If editing and sharing large video files from the cloud has ever slowed you down, then this workflow is for you. Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey. You may know me as Premiere Gal on YouTube, and I'm a professional video editor and educator, and I help creators and teams build faster and more efficient workflows in Adobe Premiere. This tutorial is especially helpful if you're a remote video editor or part of a post-production team or anyone that deals with large video files who wants to avoid downloading everything up front or the headache of duplicate versions. In this video, I'm going to walk through a real-world Premiere workflow using LucidLink, including how to use the LucidLink panel inside of Premiere so you can edit more efficiently from the cloud. In traditional remote video editing workflows, editors can spend a lot of unnecessary time downloading full folders of media, reconnecting disconnected media, we've all been there, and then repeating that same process every time new footage is uploaded. This approach can be slow and time-consuming, especially if you only need a fraction of the media to edit your sequence. And this is where LucidLink comes in. LucidLink is a cloud storage that behaves like a local drive. Your media lives in the cloud, but it mounts to your computer like a local drive. Premiere can read from it directly, which means you don't have to download everything before you begin editing. You might ask, how does this work? Well, LucidLink only streams the media you actually use as you use it. A great metaphor one of my friends shared with me is that LucidLink is like the Netflix of cloud storage. You can stream any of your media at any time without having to download it. Here's how the workflow works in practice. First, you mount your LucidLink file space from the LucidLink desktop app. Then it appears as a drive here on your system. Inside that file space, you can store your Premiere project files and Premiere productions, original camera footage and proxies, audio, graphics, exports, and more. You can then open Premiere and create a new project to save on your LucidLink file space, or you can open an existing project directly from your LucidLink file space. You can import media into your project panel from your LucidLink file space, and as you scrub through clips or play back your existing timeline, LucidLink streams the required portions of media on demand. Instead of waiting for entire files to download first, you can start editing right away. This is especially powerful when multiple editors are working from the same project or Premiere production, because all the editors are editing from the same source media path. That's right, the file path is the same. There's no relinking media necessary. Whether you use a Windows PC or an Apple computer, the file path is the same thanks to LucidLink. To get best performance with this workflow, here are a few tips. It's good to store all your media and project files on your LucidLink file space, so everyone on your team can access that. But I actually recommend storing your Premiere cache files and preview renders on your local drive. If you're working with high-resolution footage, I recommend creating proxies to help stream your files on demand, because they will be smaller. And this works seamlessly with LucidLink because you can store your proxies directly next to your original media on your LucidLink file space. And while you don't need extremely fast internet, it does help. And having a stable Ethernet direct connection into your computer will ensure smoother playback as opposed to an unstable Wi-Fi. And if you don't want to stream your media while editing, you can pin your media locally to your LucidLink cache. To do that, you can right-click or control-click on a folder or a file to pin that media to your LucidLink cache. You can pin individual assets or folders. From the LucidLink desktop app, you can control how big you want your local LucidLink cache size to be. You can also choose where you want the cache to be stored, on your internal, or perhaps an external portable SSD. And if you want to free up cache space, you can also choose to unpin media directly from the LucidLink desktop app at any time. And here are a few more tips that will speed up your editing workflow when you're editing from your LucidLink file space. From your Premiere preferences, you can select audio and be sure to uncheck automatic audio waveform generation. This will speed up the loading and streaming of your clips on demand. It's important to note that when you do play back a clip in your timeline, the waveform will be generated, but only when you play it back. When you're working on a Premiere production, multiple projects are stored within that production. So when somebody opens up that project, it's automatically locked, so no other editor can go in and make changes. If you're just working on standard Premiere projects, however, you'll want to turn project locking on. How do you do that? Go to your Premiere preferences, go to collaboration, and enable project locking. This will ensure that your team knows when another team member has a project open and lock it from further editing. Now let's talk about one of the most useful features for editors, the LucidLink panel in Premiere. You can install the panel from the Creative Cloud desktop app. Once it's installed, go to Window, Extensions, and select LucidLink. This panel gives you and LucidLink awareness of what media is inside your Premiere project, especially your active sequence. And here's why it matters. Instead of pinning your entire folder of media, which is most likely very large, the LucidLink panel can identify only the media used in your active sequences. So from the panel here, you can click on any of these sequences and pin the media only referenced within that sequence. This is incredibly helpful if you're traveling, have limited internet, or preparing a sequence you know you're going to need reliable access to. Pinning ensures that the specific clips inside your sequence are downloaded to your local cache, and everything else will stream on demand. So instead of downloading terabytes of footage, you're focused on what matters in that particular sequence. This workflow will simplify your collaboration. It will reduce downloads and keep you more organized in Premiere. For additional information, you can go check out the setup guides and additional tutorials on the LucidLink website and YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I know that you and your team will now work more efficiently with Premiere and LucidLink. See you next time. Bye.